Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our EU4 campaign as Albania or Iberia. I've been looking at this and I'm considering my situation, and if we didn't have the coalition, I think I'd probably drop the alliance with Milan. Because they're not Catholic, or sorry, they're not Orthodox, they're Catholic, and it's causing some stress between me and Mantua, who is Orthodox. And I like the fact that Orthodox is spreading. We're getting this converted, which is just going to help us out in the future. Also, this will probably be an easier way via Mantua for me to get Western arms trade, since they are Western tech. So by dropping the alliance with Milan, we would be above and we'd have the relationship there. Let's make sure that you don't want anything that I want. Looks like we're good. Okay, that's fine. You want all these things. You are fine. Alright, well, I'm going to hold on to the alliance for now. I don't want to get rid of it while we potentially have a coalition on our hands. We're going to stockpile money. We're not going to worry about rivals for the moment. We have 74 power projections. Pretty good. Successful bureaucracy. Turns out that economic ideas is pretty good. Actually, come to think of it, in January, our aggressive expansion will tick down. If we top off relations, we will have Western arms trade, and then we'll be able to do the tech eventually. Noble estate loses influence for a while. Doesn't matter much. We lost some of the land maintenance modifier and manpower recovery speed, but everyone else is pretty happy overall. The burghers are very, very loyal, like super, super loyal. Why don't we demand some support from them? I mean, we only need their loyalty to be above 60. We don't need it to be that high. Same thing here. Have them gain influence, I think, is bad. Raising levies is just a temporary loyalty penalty, but we don't need that right now. I think we demand some military support. Just tons of free monarch points coming out of nowhere. So, okay, we have a coastal province over here. Our naval force limit may have gone up. Indeed it did. Let's, oh yeah, and someone had commented like, oh hey, I think I know why the, yeah, wow, look at how fast Ragusa builds now. Why our force limit, like, had stayed the same after I had, done something. I built a dock or something and my force limit didn't go up or whatever. Turns out that it was because I had taken 15% autonomy across the country, that's right. And I've just forgotten about that. Anyway, so we border here. We can reach Aragon, who is a vassal underneath, actually a PU underneath Castile, so we don't want to mess with that. I think we do want to top off relations with you. Bavaria would probably be a good candidate to improve relations with as well. More so than Lithuania, I think. They're not huge, but I'd rather that they not be in the coalition. They'll probably force other countries to stay in the coalition longer than they normally would, just because of the added relative strength of the alliance. And actually, no, I do want you to improve over the annual tick, so that we don't lose our plus 100. We should get Western arms trade right now. Now, Corsica, on the other hand, has one ally, just Lucca, and Lucca. Western arms trade should happen next month. Lucca, on the other hand, is allied to us at the moment. And Genoa. So all three of these guys are kind of getting together. Genoa's allied to Lithuania. We don't like that. There's Western arms trade. No! France is trying to take over Corsica. Why would you do this? I wanted that province. Why can't I have it? That was my expansion route, damn it. Well, I think Corsica's probably going to lose. There's no way I can fabricate a claim and get there in time, so... Not to mention we already have a coalition. We don't want to expand right now. Then again, the AI is derpy. You know, maybe he'll be so dumb that he just doesn't know how to get there. '26 development. Click to revoke. This will decrease their loyalty to 60.5. I wonder if it's a big deal to, like, revoke and retract a lot. It doesn't appear like there's any long-lasting effects. You know what I want to check? Maybe. I want to test it. Okay, we're going to raise maintenance, just in case. Well, we'll end up using it in a second, but okay, let's just do it. No, let's not just do it. Let's wait a month. I want to have our army ready. Nice. Now that is a pretty acceptable heir. Named Lecky. He'll probably get killed due to an event. That would be my guess. Alright, so what I want to test is, okay, it says, if I retract it, it will decrease their loyalty by 9.3. I want to know if there is a difference between the loyalty you gain from granting them and the loyalty that they lose from taking it away, or if it's equivalent. Is it an equivalent exchange, or is it like you shouldn't do this because there's you lose more loyalty than you gain type thing? We're going to revoke it, and assuming that it's okay, I'm going to give it to the clergy. If I granted it to the nobility now, it will increase their influence by 9.3 and their loyalty by 6.2. So that's definitely less than the amount of loyalty that we lost. Right? I think it was. So we don't want to do that much. That's bad. All we've done is really, like, butcher their influence. Because what I was thinking about doing is, this conversion is going very slowly. I wanted to grant Romagna to the clergy. Alright. This will increase their loyalty by 6.2% and influence by 9.3 to 66. What is their influence normally? Sought support and recruited Inquisitor brings it up by 20. Some of it's going down soon. I don't think there's really any risk that they would get too strong. I'll go ahead and grant it to the clergy. Taking them to 66 seems fine. And now we should have, yep, more than double speed on converting it. And then maybe what we do over here to compensate is we give this to the nobility. It's a fort. It's a good province for trade, though. Increase their loyalty to 77. How does their influence look if I didn't have temporary modifiers? Granted monopolies lasts. It's going to go drop down to 46. I feel like we can do that. We can handle granting it to them. Just because it's a good trade good, you know? We won't be able to get the autonomy down quite as far, but it doesn't matter right now anyway. So, okay. And now, because we've done that, we have tons of loyalty with them again, and we can just pilfer some money? Or can we not do that too often? We have to wait 10 more years. But we'll do it eventually. Probably the money that we could get from doing that is probably worth more than what we get from taxes and production. I mean, it's 0.4 ducats a month, or 0.4 ducats, yeah, 0.4 ducats a month. It's like 5 ducats a year. So in 100 years, we get 500 ducats from this thing. That's a lot of money, actually, come to think of it. Alright, who else is in our coalition here? Corsica doesn't matter. Bavaria, we're trying to knock out Genoa. is someone we want to improve with. Genoa has declared war on Crimea, who surprisingly is not allied with the Ottomans. They usually are, but not in this campaign. Those Venetian noble rebels look like they're going to succeed. France is finally deciding to land troops on Corsica. Corsica stands no chance. Those look like Russian or Holy Roman Empire troops right there. We've got time. I think we can afford to probably build a couple more cannons. Our front line right now is 19 wide, so we can afford to just keep on making cannons with our additional force limit. Actually, let's not do that. I want to get into the habit of using this new button. Seems like a nice button. Still have Western Arms trade, so in January we'll do our tech. That gives us a couple better units. Good. Take the guy with the cannon. We'll take the Eastern Hussar. We've got 2 cavalry shock modifier now. Pretty decent. So yeah, we're just waiting on the coalition at this point to go away. Waiting on him to win this siege now. Disease outbreak with 30k troops. Ouch. Slowly but surely, we are establishing ourselves in here. I want to move, I think, primarily into the Venetian trade node. I mean, looking at trade, which again I unkeybound, so now I've got to figure out where this thing is hidden. Okay, it's up here. We have 13% control here. Provincial trade power, we have a 38, so we actually have pretty good provincial trade power. And the great thing about Venice is that since it's an end node, we don't have to worry about people getting huge monarch like trade power bonuses from steering toward inland sea or toward an inland node. So if we could start collecting here, that'd be better. And this is the amount of trade power that we have. We're at 13%, but we're transferring back upstream, so it gets reduced by 80. So I think we could pretty much multiply this by 5. No, that is our actual trade power. This is just the amount we're sending back upstream. Gotcha, okay. I'm gonna have to decide when I want to move it, and whether we want to spend Diplo or Admin. Moving our capital is cannot move the capital of this province because it is controlled by an estate. Cost is 224. It gets more expensive now depending on how much development you have. There is no bonus at all having your capital anywhere anymore, as far as I know. It used to be that having your capital on the coast gave you more naval force limit. But now it's literally just a free 1 level of fort level. Protestant Reformation has begun. Good. I'm happy about that. That's good for me. Religious disunity between Catholics will help out. Disputed succession in Muscovy. Only 15. Supply is quite good. I'm amazed how long this siege is taking France. Speak of the devil. And he took over Corsica. I need to start attacking other religious groups. I need to get down into this area. It's part of the reason why I wanted Corsica. I wanted to start working into these islands. It's possible that when France was beating the snot out of Castile, I could have jumped on Aragon. But I had no way of getting there. Now I do. Now I could get claims on Aragon. If I got a claim on Cagliari, then I could get down into Tunis. Tunis is allied to the Ottomans, as always, but eventually there might be a way to get down there. And again, with the Protestant Reformation, one of the things I'm kind of hoping will happen is that they lose the empire. Nation of Austria is requesting you go to their aid in the Austrian conquest of Memmingen. Sure, that's fine. Sienese separatists. It's probably my greater concern at the moment. But the more I participate in this war, the more money we'll get and stuff. Not that there's really much to do in this war. So why don't we send like a token force of 4, 1, and 1 with our 3 siege guy. And go find a level 2 fort to siege. But the majority of the army needs to be here to fight that. Wasn't able to get there in time. No forts. That's already being taken care of. Everyone's already taken care of everything. Maybe, yeah, okay. They're gonna pull off the fight. And we'll go help out. Not that I expect we're gonna do much here. Poland has rivaled us. Interesting. Bad, but interesting. How much did I participate, Mom? 10%. Sweet. Cool. So if Naples has stopped rivaling us, they may stop being a valid rival soon, in which case we can probably secure an alliance with Castile, which does shut down the Corsica, Cagliari, Tunis expansion route, but it does open up potentially attacking Naples. Somehow. Maybe Naples will pick up another ally that we can use. France is now friendly toward us. Good. Okay, I think we upgrade to France from Austria. If we do that, we lose out on Castile and Austria, both, but... And actually, I think Austria is probably a better deterrent against the Ottomans than France is, but still, I need this land, and Austria has some of it, so we can't be friends forever. It's just not possible. And again, we're hoping like Bohemia becomes the emperor. So we'll see. Rival of a rival, make Genoa like us. I don't think we can get them that high. No, no way. Prove our prestige would be nice. Do I get participation for helping out with this siege? I don't know if I do. We will. We'll help out anyway. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.